I call the June 23, 2025 South Burlington School Board meeting to order. Our first agenda item is announcements and amendments to the agenda. Are there any announcements or amendments to the agenda? All right, then we'll move on to agenda item 3, comments from the public. Do we have anybody in the chat room or on the public meeting?
No hands.
No hands? All right. So the next agenda item is executive session. Do I have a motion that premature public knowledge would place the board at a substantial? Did somebody talk?
Sorry, the computer,
Okay,
the spokesperson.
I'll start over. Do we have a motion that premature public knowledge would place the board at a substantial disadvantage? And so executive session is necessary under 1 VSA 313, 1A, E, and F, as well as under 313.3 to discuss contractual negotiations, possible civil litigation, the employment of a public officer or employee, and to receive confidential attorney-client communication for the purpose of providing legal services to the board. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
The motion passes. Do I have a motion to enter into executive session based on the last action?
Second.
Any discussion? All right, the action passes, and now we will be going into executive session, and we will return to public open session later when executive session is over. I call the June 23rd, 2025 South Burlington School Board meeting back to order. And I believe that we have an amendment to the agenda. So I would entertain a motion to amend the agenda to add an action item that will be right up. Do we have to read the action item out before we?
No, you can just, you should vote on amending the agenda to consider a motion.
Okay, so I would entertain a motion to amend the agenda to consider a motion. So do I?
Motion.
Okay, do I have a second? Any discussion? Okay, so all those in favor, say aye.
Sorry.
So let's do a roll call just because it's pretty loud. So Jen? Yes.
Yes.
Emily Hoffman.
Yes.
Emily Hoffman says yes.
Yes.
Laura says yes.
Yes.
Dan says yes.
Yes.
Tim says yes. And Chelsea Tillinghast is not here right now, so the motion passes. Is there a motion?
Yes, I move that in accordance with the requirements of section 5C of Superintendent Nichols' employment agreement with the board, that the chair, board clerk, and one additional board member of the chair's choosing prepare as promptly as possible a draft performance improvement plan and circulate the same for input from both Superintendent Nichols and other board members prior to its official adoption by this board. And that the board hereby expresses its willingness to meet further with Superintendent Nichols at her request concerning the draft performance improvement plan and the remedial action that will be required to achieve the requisite improvement of performance.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Any discussion? Emily, any discussion?
No, none for me.
Okay, Emily Hoffman says no discussion. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, maybe we should do a roll call vote just because you're on the phone, Emily.
Okay.
Jen,
Aye.
aye. Emily,
Aye.
Laura,
Aye.
Dan,
Aye.
Tim, nay. Seamus, aye. And, Chelsea Tillinghast is not here, so she abstains. So that's a 5-2, I believe. So 5-1 and an abstention. So, the motion passes. Would it be, should I read it one more time? Okay. So the motion that passed 5-2, 5-1, sorry, 5-1. Was I move that in accordance with the requirements of section 5C of Superintendent Nichols' employment agreement with the board. That the chair, the board clerk, and one additional board member of the chair's choosing prepare as promptly as possible a draft performance improvement plan and circulate the same for input from both Superintendent Nichols and other board members prior to its official adoption by the board. And that the board hereby expresses its willingness to meet further with Superintendent Nichols at her request concerning the draft performance improvement plan and the remedial action that will be required to achieve the requisite improvement of performance. And that's the end of our agenda. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The June 23rd, 2025 special meeting in the South Burlington School Board meeting is adjourned. Thank you.